Hello. Right, this is just a short video again. It's really to go with tomorrow's lesson plan. It's the coil relaxation. I'm sure you all remember it, but I thought if I just do it very slowly, just to refresh your memories of, how you put your head down, how you put your arms down, your hands, how to safely lower the legs, because with me not being there to talk to you, it's quite easy that, hi Archie, you might forget. Okay, so it's only going to last a few minutes, and I hope it is useful. Tomorrow's lesson plan, as you will notice, is about yoga before going to bed. I know some of you will have difficulty sometimes. You might be worried about things and you might get a bit stressed. You might even want to get up in the middle of the night and do this little session. It's very soothing. I've done it many times myself when I've been in similar situations, and maybe not the same. I just make it up as I go along sometimes when I get out of bed. But none of us are without our worries and cares at this point in time. And if it helps you get through the night, then so be it. All right, so I'll just get on my mat on the floor and I'll just go at a very gentle pace. I know some of you find it hard to work slowly, but the essence in it is to be in slow motion, to slow yourself down. Okay. So you'd begin, obviously you could do a few rolls if you didn't want to do the full little sheet that I've designed for you. But as long as you're laying comfortably and warm, and some of you, if you sleep alone, if you've got a big enough bed, you can do the coil actually in bed and then just put the covers over you. That's not going to be suitable for everybody. Shh, excuse me. Archie, shh, Archie. Calm down. Okay, and you calm down. So, getting yourself into that position where you're in a little ball. I don't think you can see me very clearly actually. So your head is up, your knees are tucked in, you're breathing, just watch the breath. Now remember, you don't keep the head held high for very long. Off you go, Archie. Go to Millie. Keep your head up for a while and then very slowly lower it to the floor. Now once your head is down, just relax the shoulders. The thing is not to feel that you're in any hurry. You don't want to feel that you've got to rush through this. That's counterproductive. So settle your shoulders. Your knees are still drawn in. Your hands are still holding the folded legs. Just breathing in and breathing out. Make sure the neck is long. Relax all the facial muscles. Continue just to still hold the legs. You haven't started to move your arms yet. As you do start to move your arms, keep the hands on the knees or in contact with your legs, so that your aim, first of all, is to kind of get the shoulder blades down. So you're working in slow motion. Just feeling bit by bit the shoulder blades touching down. The hands will slide from the knees at this stage and perhaps towards the thighs. You'll feel both shoulder blades connect with your mat or the floor or your bed. Then you'll feel both of your upper arms connect. Let the elbows feel heavy. So at this stage you've got your head down, your shoulders and your upper arms. Allow now the fingertips to just slip away from your thighs. Try to move both arms simultaneously. You know what Shavasana, the corpse pose, looks like. That is your aim, to open out slowly, to uncoil. I can feel my elbows pressing into the floor. I'm slowly moving the arms down towards the wrists, moving slowly and carefully. keeping the breath even. I can just feel my backs of the hands connecting with the floor. Hands are still curled and loose. Both my arms now in position. Try not to stretch out your fingers, just let them remain curved and relaxed. Now your back, your full back, should be flat and in contact with your mat or the floor or your bed. The safest way now to get the legs down is to keep the feet together, keep the knees as close together if you can, and keep the legs bent as you point your toes in the direction of the floor, as close really to your body as you can, as close to your buttocks as you can. So there's less strain on the abdomen, less strain on the back. If you really can't do this slowly, then put the feet down straight away. But slowly pointing the feet, keeping the back flat, keeping the breath flowing, slowly, gently towards the floor. Keep the knees together, don't let the legs separate at this stage. If you're doing it very slowly, you'll think you've gone way beyond the parallel line. It's a lovely sensation to lose awareness of where the ground is. Once your toes make contact with the floor, then you can let the weight of the feet touch. You might take a deeper breath out as you make that connection. Once the feet are firmly on the floor, you can let the bent legs open. You open your hips, let your hips open carefully. That will slide the soles of the feet back together. And once you have that position with your legs, let them slowly slide away from you. Try to ensure that your back remains flat. You haven't moved your head or your arms. And the legs just journey out until you arrive in Shavasana. If you intend to stay there, but you have your blanket with you, it needs to go over your legs now to keep you warm. Once your legs are out and you're in Shavasana, just let the flow of breath calm and soothe you. If you're fortunate enough to have done that in your bed, just cover yourself up and go to sleep. But if it's part of your practice, just stay there for a few minutes, clearing the mind, being aware of how the body feels, just letting go of any troubles, any stresses. Just feel at one, feel at peace with yourself. Just watching the breath come and go. Just let go, and then let go a little more. If you are using this as part of a yoga practice where you're not wanting to go to sleep, you now need to roll onto your side. Work your way up to sitting. Just take a moment or two to check how you feel. And then when you feel ready to continue with your day or your evening or whatever, off you go. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. I hope it will be of use. And again, take care. Miss you all.